In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Cook Your Own Kingdom as a beginner. This is a compilation video, so get your popcorn out or whatever the fuck those YouTubers say and enjoy. If you want to get better at Cook Your Own Kingdom, but don't know what to do or you're not good, don't worry. Anyone could get good at the game for some reason, like getting Grandmaster in a month while people say years on the light, which is me. You might think I have no idea what I'm talking about simply because of my lack of skill and not my experience. But trust me, I know more than you think. So I'll tell you and teach you everything I know. A quick summary. Cook Your Own Kingdom is a pretty fun scroller game. Released back in 2021, with cookies having human personalities and features. Most of the clothing in the cookies aren't worn anymore or was never worn. This is the style of the game. The game has a concerningly sensitive community, and other people just make violent animations on it for fun or take it seriously, not aware of the young player base or the teenagers who are lighthearted, which is me.
Nah, what the fuck? Who makes explicit content or content/art on cookies? That shit traumatized me. Yeah, I'm taking this down.
There are different styles to the YouTuber part of the community, whether it's DJ Cook style, commentary, or content farming. Don't ever do this, please. You're not giving your audience any help or accomplishment. The game might be about leveling up cookies and fighting. You'd be right, but not really. It's also about improving patience and stress management because shit gets real. Just follow me and you can get good quickly. You finished this tutorial. Great. Now get Custard the Third and Chili Pepper, and you're set for episode 1. At episode 2, you unlock skills. At episode 3, you unlock outfits. Bounties are unlocked, which means you can get jellies and skill powder, which are the most important for progression. You can pull in the gacha now. Don't overdo it. Just get the epics you need, especially cream brulee cookie. If you can get him, get enough crystals to get enough mileage to buy him instead of testing your luck. Level him up. Pick 2 ancients from the events. Figure cookie, I don't know. Dark cacao and golden cheese are good. White lily fell off though. For the love of God, don't choose white lily cookie. I recommend. She fell off. Everyone committed double dead on her. Don't do it. Just do dark cacao or golden cheese. I don't know which one because I'm not an expert on this. I'm not like everyone else. Just pick whoever other people tell you. I don't know. Not sure which one because one golden cheese and dark cacao have awakened forms, but you do need a healer. What do I know? Just trust someone like Common Cookie. He'd know who to pick. I hope one of his thumbnails aren't leak. I'm gonna risk it anyway. Oh no. Day 200 daydream. No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm not doing this. It's over. You got your team. Now keep on going with the episodes and stages until you can't anymore. Collect the event rewards whenever you do them or when they're given to you. Now the strawberry cake tower is the most important thing here because of the jellies. The jellies given are insane and they're more than bounties will ever give. Am I bad for never remembering this was in the game? Look up the guides for every 10 trades because trade 50 is the soft lock for progression. I can't even do it on my own. Research technologies at the Sugar Gnome laboratory as soon as possible. You catch up with the laboratories with what you have, you get Grandmaster in no time. Wait, no, fuck that. Get real. You're not gonna get number 1 unless PPFB quits because Drake's already getting signed by the MLB and hanging out with Juan Soto and shit. BCS is really hard, especially hard. Because your cookies need to be really good month 1 to start getting legendary biscuits, which is possible. Chewy proved it. All I can help on is use cookies between the lines of Fettuccine, Financier, Rebel, Prune Juice, Cream Puff, and Cream Brulee. He can help you more because what the fuck do I know about anything? You can get legendary biscuits by the episode 5 and 6 chests and the town square post office rewards. Guild Battle is actually for like late game players. You used to be able to play all 3 of these, now you can only play 2. Like you can only play 2 every 7 days. Sucks. But also for this team, for this raw student, this is the team I use. This is outdated as hell. It's probably a better team like this. It's outdated, obviously, because I only do like half a billion, and and one of my friends said I can do a billion. But one of the fans were like, "This is why you don't do a billion." So I maxed out Sword Crow, and I still don't even do half a billion. So like, come on, gotta make more sense there, man. And for Living Abyss, if you're not that good yet, you can use like a Kingdom Arena meta team. It works pretty well. But if you have the exact team, like the exact meta team for this, it'll do more damage. I think. I hope so. But you know what? So what's sad is that if you do like the meta team for Living Abyss, it's gonna be the max is gonna be like it's gonna be like less than the max meta team for these two bosses. I'm not sure if this Kingdom meta team is better than the meta team originally for this boss before this team existed. Because like back then, like a year or two ago, Squid Ink, I think Black Pearl, Milky Way, Space Tuna, Blueberry Pie, cookies like that used to be involved with no healers. So I don't know if these teams do more than those nowadays. I haven't kept up with the Guild Battle meta because I don't really care. All I care about is just what's to come with it. Because I'm not too advanced yet, so I can't be like these teams are yeah, the first order. I don't really know what these are there. Seems dumb. I say this way. Hold on, what the hell? Yeah, Blackberry. This is actually an accurate team, but I use Rockstar here instead. Cookie Alliance is actually pretty hard for early game players. I can only do up to hard. Expert is where shit gets real. I did expert with this or this. I don't know. Yeah. Also, tell me, is it bad that I use the JTL team for master and I still can't do it? They just keep dying. Like I don't think it's because of the cookies. I think it's because or promotions. I think it's because of the toppings. Like check this out. So this is for Rebels. This all gear toppings biscuit toppings biscuit. I don't know. Wait, yeah, I took off the toppings after it failed because for like another cookie. So I didn't say that that. It's like I don't know, man. Maybe my stats are good enough. Maybe it's some promotions, and if it is, then we have a serious problem and an issue. So yeah, it's stupid. But what's cool about it is that you can get coins, EXP, hidden rewards, which could be anything, basically. These might help you a bit. I'm not sure how I leveled this up to 10 last season. I'm gonna level up to 10 again. I don't get why. I don't even play this game mode. Try 20 days to do it, but yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna check the Chase guide later and see if Kenya is part of this meta, because she is, and she's gonna say something like, "Oh, you like every other cookie, you have to max out Kenya trust." Like, bro, I don't even know what to trust. I mean, you're pretty chill, dude. I don't need to, but come on, I don't think I should take like pros like advanced pros. 'Cause I'm just a pro. I'm not an advanced pro. You're an advanced pro. I don't think I'm gonna be taking it from you like. I shouldn't be doing it like right away. Right away is like 3 years, yeah, I know, but like doing your team is actually kind of hard because again, I'm not a pro. I'm not an advanced pro, but I'm a pro. Yes, there's a huge gap between them, between a pro and an advanced pro. I don't want to hear it, so just shut up. What are you doing, bro? Okay, so next, this is the production things. You're gonna want to get all. I don't even have all of this yet. But that's for the future. I don't even focus on this because I feel like I'm really good on it. I have every single possible factory. But if you level these up, you can get prosperity. Here's another thing. These prosperity words are really kind of good. Not they could be better, but what do I know? Wow, I did not know that existed one day. I did not know that was a thing in the game. On everything, I just now saw that and took me years to figure out that existed. Just for a quick thing, my tattoos this is my best record. This is my record right now. I mean, back season. At a time, I was top 1,000, and I was in light two. There are more people that are on light two than master three, which is why I can't get out of light two. Just people, lots of people can't get out of light two too. But I don't blame them because it's super hard to get out of it, and light ones are really rare. So yeah, good luck, y'all. This is just dumb. Um, this is the only pay to win. This is pay to win. Like, imagine. It's just insane. It's just insane. Like, why is this even a thing? This is actually so stupid. This is literally pay to win as hell, bro. I'm not even joking. It's just insane. The Kingdom Arena meta team is updated like updated once every week, or once every week. It's actually insane how they change. So damn that yo this no this guy's okay. This is actually really rare. This guy's frost queens are more powerful than this entire team. Would you look at that? How interesting. Hey, I respect you though. I love how you maxed out frost queen had a million power. I have respect for you. Serious. I'm serious. Yeah, I have respect for you. Holy shit, that was insane.
Me, ruthless. Such high praise.
I should like battle level 90 team for some reason. Their treasures aren't that good. I mean, I should try it.
Out with the winter chill.
It's too kind of insane how you have that much jellies on your hand. Impressive. You seem to be winning. Well, actually, I actually won. That's surprising. For sure, I thought I would lose. The main takeaway from this video is get Burning Spice to win Darker, please. Crystals are the reason why you can pull in the gacha. Crystals are the reason why you can get the tier you want faster. But are you spending too much? I would love to open your third eye to what you should be doing with your money. What you do could make or break your account, ranging from coins to rainbow cubes as well. First, let's start with rainbow cubes. It might not be what you were expecting, but listen. Using Dairy Queen for an example, let's say they brought back the limited Red Velvet Blizzard, but you always choose the Oreo Blizzard. What would you choose? Probably the Red Velvet one, right? It's the same thing for Cookie Run Kingdom outfits. Wings of Flame is the legendary rarity outfit on a legendary rarity cookie. Don't pull for these. Why? Because if you do, you're coming closer to the next special rarity outfit set each time you try and pull the legendary. Most of these specials come once, and then are gone forever, but you can prevent that. If you save your rainbow cubes, the specials matter more if you're a collector. You can't buy them from the shop or get crystals from their gacha, however. But still get the specials. You can get the legendaries on a later date. Maybe you can be one of those players who think they're better than everyone else because they have the only outfit I didn't get, in which the cookie behind it is still meta. Now for the crystals. Don't spend your crystals on the gacha or event shop. If you want to get Fire Spirit, just buy his soul stones from the Arena and Pro Harbor shop and you'll get him. I didn't get a single soul stone from the gacha, by the way. All of them were from those shops. You can pull in the gacha for an epic. Don't overdo it. Just get enough for the cookie cutters. Please do your world exploration quests. You'll thank me later. Don't spend crystals on Kingdom Arena refreshes if you haven't invested in your team. The only reason why I spend crystals on those is because I'm rich and I'm trying to keep my Grandmaster rank. I recorded the script a week before and a week later I don't really play the game anymore, so I gotta get back to Grandmaster. Episode 9 and 10 are the earliest crystal reward events. You get 300 crystals each 5 stages. That's 1,800 each episode. 3,600 for both episodes, and 7,200 for Dark Mode 2. 36,000 for all 4 kingdoms and the City of Wizards combined. It might not be a lot, but it all adds up for the early game, and even more in the later game. All of that is $230 US and 77 cents. Do the BC story mode and you'll get as much or even more. Remember about mental health. If you have horrible nerve control, just skip the stories, especially the 530 stage. It might be too much for you to handle. If you're a coin dude, don't spend the coins. Don't spend your coins on the coin shop, which is easy because you might not know what that is. Don't spend your coins on the expensive factories. Only save coins a lot so when you buy an upgrade to the cookie castle or a production factory, you don't lose as high as the ratio of coins spent to already owned. Aurora items are great to have, especially when you're upgrading buffs in the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. Always do the events, have an equal amount of all 3. If you don't have that, just make an equal plan to buy the Aurora items from the item trade. Chocolate Chalk? I'm not an expert on this one, but maybe events are the main way to get them. All I know is that you can get $60 US worth of Chocolate Chalk for free in less than a month, so this has been yet another guide just trying to help your progression if you don't know a lot here. Subscribe for more guides and entertaining videos like this.
Oh, you. You were the one talking to my sister.
Cookie Run Kingdom is a stressful game. You could be getting your ass beat by a bunch of wildberry cookies. Or you could be doing a stage you can't even beat. But have you thought where? This game is stressful. Maybe I shouldn't play it so I can avoid further mental damage. Have no fear, Mortis is here. I mean, worry no more. Because I will tell you from my experience how much of something in Cookie Run Kingdom can stress you out. Now, I'm no therapist. I know nothing about stress management, but if you don't want to interfere with stress, hear me out. We've all done cookie gacha before. Matter of fact, you were forced to do it before the tutorial ended. But let's say a new cookie came out, or you're just trying to pull in a secondary gacha topic, but you're just not getting what you want. You only get rares, commons, or no cookies at all. You would quite literally always get no visible witch eyes because of how hard super epics and high rarities are to get nowadays. It would take 300 pulls of trying to get a new cookie without getting them to stress you out. You can get epics along the way, but it still hurts. Mirror teams are teams that have the exact same team as you. The treasures can be different, but if you lose 100 times to these, then it would be stressful for you. I honestly don't know the reason for this, but either your treasures are different, lower level, their labs are better, minimal details for the substats of both biscuits and toppings are better, guild buffs are better, promotions are higher, or down to the minimal changes in the cookie bonds. Like, what the f***? If you've gone through this, let me know. White Lily Cookie's Moonflower Fairy outfit is arguably one of the most overrated outfits in Cookie Run Kingdom, above Timeless Love. But never would I have expected it to piss me off. It's also arguably one of the most goofiest illustrations when paired with the best type of cookie, best damage, or support, because the main cookie with the main source of helping, he just fucking stares at you. You don't have to worry about this anymore, as White Lily Cookie is being thrown off the meta soon. Everyone will soon realize they have to commit double debt on White Lily Cookie, knowing the next meta team will be just as good, if not better. For the next meta team, as the first without White Lily Cookie being on it, I'm more excited than direct when the iPhone 16 Pro Max came out.
Switch to.
Now I'm just gonna get the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm gonna be so much better than everyone in the community, it's not even funny. Around 50 of these started to piss me off. 1830 has always been a point where people can't do world exploration anymore. It's the last stage and people can't beat it, regarding what the guides say. But I can help. I don't recommend Cream Brulee Cookie. Why? There's this debuff called the Thorn Cage. It's literally inevitable. Like someone making fun of Cream Soda Cookie's magical soda outfit. Yeah, you're over-sexualized. It would be over-sexualized if I had boobs that were bigger, so just go f*** off. As I was saying, this debuff is bad. It is possible for the Thorn Cage to not take over Cream Brulee Cookie's health, but I was not up for the patience, so I just ended up using High Legend Scene. But there's one problem, possibly as to how and why I wasn't beating 1830 fast enough. Using 2.5 times speed is crucial to using Cream Brulee or Cookie or Wind Like a Cookie. You see, when you do use it, the cookie skills do more damage and attack an enemy faster. The game has never changed, let alone noticed this, as it is a really useful tool if you're still using normal speed. Finding out 2.5 times speed makes a huge difference. It's like finding out some retard's trigger character is chocolate bonbon cookie. Ah, stop, I'm triggered. Wuss. But it made me look cooler because Cream Brulee Cookie was literally the cause for everyone beating 1830 out of nowhere. If you haven't or have beat it, then at most 25 attempts to do the trick. Adding on, I used Fettuccine, Tardy Titan, Black Pearl, Cream Puff, and some other cookie I forgot. Stardust Cookie had a big boost after Dark Cacao had an awakened form for this exact reason. After Dark Cacao Cookie became a Dragon Lord, people found out that his debuffs were super helpful for the team, such as exploding the cookies, and people would call him the debuff king, which I don't know why you would. You literally just said why. Yes, but the reason as to why he has so many debuffs is off the rails. And let me tell you something. Every time I battle a team like this, I lose. I probably won or one or two of them, but that honestly is besides the point. Dealing with these Stardust Cookie teams nowadays is a bigger pain in the ass crack with shit stains than trying to get a headshot with a hush puppy.
Hey, you got it.
It will take 15 of these teams to drain you out. I maxed out Stardust a long time ago, and then leveled him up to 80 after level 80 became a thing. Help me out on how to make him literally overpowered so I can get Grandmaster. It's disgusting how new free-to-plays nowadays can get Grandmaster faster and better than I will ever. It needs to be studied, and if you help me, maybe I can also join in on the people who get permission from him to take his jumpsuit off, keep his cloak on, and then literally rub his to start releasing and see everywhere. I will also surrender to burning Spice Cookie if Chewy CRK gets Grandmaster on his new King account. Getting a light is an amazing achievement, especially as a new account, but some people like me struggle to get past a certain tier, like a light 2. My highest tier is light 2 and I can't get past it. There's nothing wrong with my team, but I feel as if something's off. I have all the cookies, treasures, toppings, and biscuits, but I can't tell if there's something else other than all of this that's making my Mystic Flower die. I have lots of damage to this, but I'm not sure if it's a 2-second head start in the scene. Ever saw people having Mystic Flowers worth 10 million plus healing? It's definitely something I can't figure out how it works. But as I was saying, if you get a high light tier around 10 times, then you will get stressed because you want to see your results faster than you're supposed to. You probably expect to do better in the season right away instead of over time because you see these Cookie Run Kingdom YouTubers get Grandmaster right away when they make their accounts. One thing I have to say is that people in this community nowadays subscribe to people that know what they're doing and they're better than the average player. When someone gets Grandmaster, but it takes them at most 6 months, people would subscribe to them instead of someone who has lots of experience like me. Call me egotistical and delusional even when I'm not trying to come out that way, but I most likely have more experience than the channels you be seeing nowadays. I've been having lots of experience since late 2022. Switching games real quick, there's this rain mode boss named Magmog. He's the hardest boss to beat. Pause. At the beginning he spins with his melee in a certain range. You can go inside the circle by going next to him and just dodge and attack. He has a shield skill after the second step of the boss where there's no edge walls on the arena area. Where you go next to him so you can just stay on the floor, nearly getting pushed off, and dodge the magma orbs when possible. It's dodgeable very little of the time. He spins his melee twice after it's cracked and broken, and slams it on the floor wherever someone's standing. There's also landmines that spawn on you in different places all around the platform. Every Minicourse attack deals a shit of damage, like Mandy's ultimate attack. This is such a difficult boss that it'll take you 5 failed attempts to stress out. Figuratively speaking there, I'm always up for a challenge. I don't care if I fail the first try, I will keep doing it until all 5 daily raid tickets are used. What I've learned throughout this quote-unquote career of mine is that you're not always going to get better with something right away. Because skill takes time, experience, and patience. I've also realized that I've been doing account progression slower than many other people. I still have much to learn. If you're someone who is always struggling in Cookie Run Kingdom, even with all the help and guides, then it will take you 3 years until you get stressed in the game. Of course, I'm not stressed. I'm just worried for other people like me, who can't progress better than others. Good luck on your progression journey, and if you've progressed enough, make sure to avoid any stressful things that you'll regret approaching, and don't give up. Also, if you guys couldn't hear me the entire video, even though I was talking slower, I'm fully convinced that some YouTuber is trolling me, telling you guys to say that shit. I will find the YouTuber and I will kill his whole family. You want to get good in Cookie Run Kingdom? Give me 3 minutes of your time then. Invest in the good cookies first, usually the epics. If there's a legendary or higher, grind quests for them. A super epic would have been good if they're super crazy in every single game mode, but for now, no. If for sure the legendary or higher is considered meta in a lot of game modes, level him up. For the early game, save some food for the others. Don't level up someone to level 90 immediately. Just wait and level up the required cookies to level 75 or 80. Those are the old levels after all. A real OG remembers level 70 or 60. But before I started, level 50 was the max. I started playing in 60. As I was saying, if you waste too much resources or invest in the wrong cookie, you end up like one of my study room classmates starting a new account.
Alright, everything is gonna be a breeze from now on.
Once you catch up on all the game modes for progression, then keep up with the meta. Power numbers don't matter, especially if you just started. The reason why these dumps have higher power numbers is because of all the magic laboratory buffs, guild buffs, cookie bond buffs, and statue of heroic radiance buffs they have. Don't get overwhelmed by them. You can get to that point, you just need time and determination. Don't procrastinate on the game. Get the best buffs from the list of features I told you, one by one, at the fastest pace you can go to. Don't be like me, where I spent 3 years getting the max level cookie castle when you can get it in just one. If you got it in a couple of months, good for you. Just don't think you're too good for the video and brag about it relentlessly in the comments. Don't procrastinate on making an account like my mother. She says there's so many cookies and things to do in the game, which is understandable. When I started playing, I think there were like 50 cookies, I don't really remember. That's why I have her playing something newer like Tower of Adventures, in which I have to help her progress in that game. For tray 50 in the Strawberry Cake Tower, use Stormbringer, Starcurl, Lizard, Windlarker, and Cream Brulee cookies. Sure, it seems like Windlarker and Cream Brulee might not kill boss fast enough together, but I tried this exact team on my friend's account and it worked, so... The same might work for tray 40, by the way. Do world exploration for crystals, grind Kingdom Arena every season with meta teams for crystals, keep up with the events for crystals, finish at least hard or expert in Cookie Alliance every season or better based on your toppings, biscuits, guilds, and general builds. Get rich and don't spend it on dumb shit. Be smart with your crystals. You do you for the promotion events. I don't pay attention to them anyway. Only spend when it's necessary. If you do all this, you will succeed in life. Like Kyro Legend when he fucked his wife. It hurts. I know it hurts, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more and they'll have the perfect baby, okay? Prioritize your products wisely. For example, when you're AFKing with your phone on, then do the smallest option over and over again with the primary goods, X's, and base jam. When you're sleeping or at school, do 7 through 10 hours of tools and secondary goods that are basically made from beforehand goods. Unless you have lunch, study hall, free classes, etc. where you use your phone. Then set shorter times. Don't use Black Sapphire Cookie in your Kingdom Arena team. He's completely useless, but for guild battle I guess he's really good according to my guild mate. But don't invest in guild battle meta cookies early game, because the seasons don't give you good stuff. Be in a good guild that doesn't kick people based on guild battle attempts, but on inactivity, so you can check into the guild every day and be carried by your OP guild mates to get lots of crystals at the end of every season. Do Air Buster quests, cake shop quests, always pull in the Black Forest gacha. You might get something whack that's not her and actually way better. Pick and look for other YouTubers to watch, not just common Cookie and have to go. But from experience, look out for Cookie animations and animation memes. They'll scare you to death and give you a heart attack. I'm dead ass. Watch out for them. There's a 3D animation that my friend told his friend to animate for his dumbass horror project at the same exact high school that I go to, which he doesn't play Cookie Run, by the way. Man, I'd rather suffer in one of the 2 high schools that's competing with mine. Ever started a free-to-play account but didn't progress as much as you wanted compared to others? You might be doing these things wrong and stop you from progressing. These problems will get more obscure, so get ready for the truth. World exploration is surprisingly the main source for Kingdom EXP, and if you're not going through the painful journey of it, then you're not going to progress as much. Most people focus on getting the best cookies instead of realizing why they're not getting enough crystals. When you do world exploration, you get crystals by doing an event where you progress and it gives you free crystals. When you get enough crystals, you can buy 10 pulls, but more than you were doing before. Just use epics you get along the way to level them up and keep doing the stages at a consistent speed. Once your kingdom level goes up, you get more opportunities like looking cool and professional and increasing kingdom size. Ancient Heroes is something you must do because you could get an ancient for free. In the first one, Pure Vanilla or Dark Cacao is good. I'm not really sure which one because PV is a good healer in the early game, but if you have been grinding for Awakened Dark Cacao Soul Stones, then get him, because you get close to awakening him. But for the second one, I recommend Lord Lily because he is still being used. Golden Cheese would have been good if Super Mayhem was an unlimited game mode, because paired with Frost Queen, they could rain their own elemental type on enemies together. If you don't do bounties, then you will fall behind on the leveling. Bounties are the best game mode for jellies. You can get an extreme, and I mean extreme amount of level 5 jellies, if you're patient enough. I've been grinding level 15 for around 3 months now, and I've gotten over 100,000 level 5 jellies. Though there are possibly other free-to-plays out there that have more as I speak. Think of 5 cookies that would do well. It doesn't matter what you use because it isn't complicated. Because for level 15, you can just level up 70 or 75 cookies that are legendary, rarity, or higher. But just have Crimson Coral as a solo tank because that's what I did. Using epics in Kingdom Arena. Hardly any epics are good after a new super epic or higher is released or made better, like with some legendary crystal jam. Examples of Strawberry Crepe Cookie when he got a magic candy, then turned obsolete. Cloud Haytake Cookie was a good tank. turned obsolete. Peach Blossom Cookie was a counter to the commonly used dark cacao team we see today. Obsolete, like when the Pride Month ended.
Oh man.
Kingdom Arena is PvP, which means a player fights another player, so it's important to invest in the important cookies that people always use or recommend to you. Furniture Cookie is definitely recommended though, he's been in the meta for 2 years. Bro, I'm trying this. This might be the first loss on this laptop right here. Wait, hold on. Dude, this is the thing with teams like this. I can't tell. I can't tell if this guy's serious, but we're about to see.
Not stand in my way!
He's still alive. Level 51. Yeah, this guy's possibly a common cookie before he gets better. There's something I'm still doing wrong. I'm falling for teams like this. How do you make Cream Ferret not die? Bro, I'm gonna try this exact team and it's not gonna work. Yeah, that's the exact reason why I'm playing Kingdom right now. Making a YouTube channel is a coin toss. You can be luck based by doing multiple gacha videos for fun, or you can take it seriously being skill based by successfully making an evergreen video and getting a fan base off of that. Get back. Oh god, 12 subscribers in one day. If you make one now or continue yours, you might surpass me, who knows? This is gonna hurt. Once this hits 790, it's gonna hurt so bad. I should actually retire from this community. Go to Brawl Stars. Don't get into controversy. Don't interfere with controversy or else you'll be a targeted person. Like Common Cookie when he kidnapped a 14-year-old. Excuse me, sir, could you explain as to why Cloud Hate Cookie is inside of this white box? If you're not leveling up your cookie castle, you're missing out. A while ago, I realized that you have to level it up because if you don't, you will miss out on unlocking factories and cookie houses that you can get level 1 jellies on. If you do level it up, however, you will look more professional, especially at a lower level. I have a very old Evergreen video on leveling up my cookie castle, but it's on the lowest level of Evergreen. Putting Crimson Coral with another tank is so dumb that the people that get away with it need to be taken to a mental hospital. Make sure he comes out of there fresh by doing therapy sessions, exercises to help his brain, and eat and hydrate more to help his brain. How the hell do you even manage it without Crimson Coral being weaker? Some people do that in Kingdom Arena. They've all failed, even with Dark Cacao. In Super Mayhem, they also fail. It's that simple. Not making a CRK friend, in my opinion, is really risky because if you don't make one, then you won't get any opportunities to do videos together or both work on your own channels together. I've been playing Cookie Run the Kingdom for around 995 days and haven't had a friend yet. Bro, he was so close to level 60. Friends too. He kept the same profile picture. This is my opinion. I don't think you need a friend to succeed in the game, but it gives a higher chance. Our first victim. The last serious thing you're doing wrong is super obscure. Calling cookies slurs. You're calling cookies slurs. People still call Sea Fairy this, Frost Queen 2 slurs, and make fun of other cookies' names, like Clouded Cream and Capsaiken. They call them Clouded Fish because of uncanny shipping with Affogato Cookie, Clogged Toilet, and called Capsaiken Capri Sun Cookie. What in the f***ing retard are we doing? We definitely need to mature for persisting in these name-calling slurs. Hello, Chera. What's up, man? How you doing? One last thing you're doing wrong is that you're not subscribed to my channel. I've been getting surpassed left and right, and it will only continue. You're missing out on the best Cookie Run Kingdom content you could get. Good luck in your progression journey and progress forward before the game dies. I've been playing Cookie Run Kingdom for 1,000 days, and I know lots of people who get stuck on really difficult stuff, so I'm here to tell you how to get unstuck for the new year of 2025. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about jellies, crystals, a little bit about coins, as well as showing you teams for world exploration stages you may or may not have beaten yet. Gift month is the first one because it barely gives you shit. Like for example, like I said, it gives you 20 of these and 40 of these. Also, please add a feature where you can where it gives you all the rewards you haven't got in your mail because I forgot to collect everything from last month and they didn't give me it in the mail, so it's really retarded. Lots of events of all of these have different amounts of jellies, like jelly gifts. Well, these are like, I guess these are good right here. Champion Pass gives you some jellies too. This gives you some jellies. You can offer a cookie upgrade event. This gives you a lot of jellies for all the 3 cookies, but it's pay to win, so the game just exploits the rich to get more jellies. Now the chocolate cake tower is actually kind of a hard one because you don't get these until you get to the 5th trade. Earlier this year, I was stuck on trade 2 because they nerfed the team that you use. They nerfed it so that every time I use Linzer, the invulnerability does not go away. It's really impossible unless you're a pay to win or you hacked it or some shit. So yeah, I can't do that shit. The special episode shop gives you a lot of jellies. If you just do all of these, like go for this another example. If you go to this, then you can buy jellies here and here. The other one, they also give you jellies. But I think one of these don't give you jellies at all. Cookie houses give you at least 10,000 level 1 star jellies every single half a day or day. The jellies will refresh every single amount of time, so I'm waiting till they're full so you can collect them. And then you get the max amount of jellies you can get from that. And the bounties was the thing I used to do for a really long time. They give you a lot of jellies, especially a lot of level 5s for level 15 boss. If you time jump them for like a year, I think you get like 300, a couple 100,000. And the last one is the one that gives you the most. It's the Strawberry Tower. The first 50 trades don't give that much, but the last 50 trades give an extreme amount. So like here, for 3 for example, 426 level 5s. We go all the way to 67, 397 level 6s, 429, 468, 515, 572, 641, 725, 827, 952, $105, 1,293, $526, 1,816, and it gives you level 7s, and then it gives you 253. The number slowly goes up and up until it gets to another point, like 90. And then it keeps giving you those values because it doesn't want to give you level 8s. And then you get to level 99, 1,000, 11,000, 100, and you get all these. But after trade 101, it just resets, so now it says 3,000 level 3s, but then it says 3,000, 3,000, until we get to here, which you get low 2,000 level 4s, which is 800,000 EXP, and something like this is 450,000 EXP. For the coins, the least amount you can get, I didn't really do that much research on the coins, because coins aren't that important, but if you want, go to Mifras, Cookie Run's channel, find the video about the coins, how to get more coins, because I'm not really care that much about coins. You can get them from the shops here, they usually sell 100,000. Go to like a random one like this one. I already bought all of them. And next to the Cookie Alliance waves, because every time you do one of these waves, the higher the difficulty is, the more waves there are, and especially the more coins you get. I'm not sure how this math like happens, because like this is wave 20, right? You expect to get all 5 of these, but you get like twice of this amount, so it's kind of stupid. Now the most coins you can get from this game are the wishes, because if you get these times 2, then you're pretty much set. But though these are the things that give you the most coins, they're pretty hard to do because it takes like hours and hours, like tens of hours to make one of these or 2 of these or another one of these. Especially if you're not prepared and you just make smaller things to bigger things so you can include wishes. Unless you spend your crystals, which is not what I want you to do. You have to have patience. For some people have patience. So like, one's here, right? So now I'm one step to getting 2 of these. Never mind, because I have this and this. So now we can get this shit off my screen. And keep fulfilling wishes until this happens. Oh, okay, fine. Now, they will hardly give you any 100,000 coin ones, because, I mean, it all adds up. I can't really complain. For the crystals, I have a lot of crystal things. There's a ton of crystals, and yeah, it's gonna get kind of crazy. So, the smallest amount of crystals you can get from the train station, you can get like 20. You can get like ranging from 5 to 20. Cookie bonds, I haven't claimed my cookie bonds in a long time. Claim all of them. That's, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kingdom of the Year. Go here. Events 2024 Kingdom of the Year. You only need to vote 5 of these to get 200 crystals. Now the basic events. Why did I go back to the red first? Is like this. No, no, no. The basic ones. So, for example, Buster of Cold, Bounty Missions, Tree of Wishes, Trains, and shit. The Grandmaster T award doesn't give shit. It only gives 1,000, which is really concerning. The arena missions gives 1,000, just like okay, that's literal shit. Tower of Record. So like I haven't gamed these in a long time, but I guess I'm going to because I'm recording it. I now have 300,000 crystals. Yay me. That's really good. I'm gonna start doing this later because yeah, this shit is. Adventure events. The adventure events are these. No, it's over. It's actually down here for some reason. These, like the beasties and more exploration, like they give you a lot of crystals. 300, ranging from 300 to 500. Whether it's the Pure Vanilla Kingdom, Polyberry Kingdom, Dark Cacao Kingdom, Golden Cheese Kingdom, the Fairy Kingdom, the Mystic Flower species, the Burning Spice species. All those give these because they're part of ancients and shit. It's like the ancient and beast things give all these crystals. So get all of them. Why are you not claiming them? That's a good question. I'm not gonna claim them until I get these two. I have this stupid ego, and I want to do it on. I don't want to do these off stream. I want to do these on stream so I can have a reaction to it because this update was pretty violent. So okay, I'm never putting them else on there ever again. That was a mistake. I swear to God. Trust me, bro. Road exploration rewards. Basically these, like these right here. This it's everywhere. It's literally everywhere. The Strawberry Cake Tower event. Basically, that. Okay, it's actually pretty. Yeah, basically, it's really easy. It's these. Yeah, so they give 200 crystals, 300, 500, 1,000, and so on. You have to claim these for the jellies. You got this too. This. This. Pretty good. The Chocolate Cake Tower event gives you 3,000. I'm not sure which one gives you more. This gives 2,000, the last one, but I don't know. Maybe they're both 3,000. I don't know. I don't really want to look at it yet. The Cookie Alliance season. These are really good, but you have to wait a month just to get them. So, depending on your tier, the number of crystals shown here is how much you will get. So, I'm gonna get 13,000 because I'm not doing Master Mode yet until I wait on the right time, which will be soon. Don't worry. Kingdom Arena, same thing. The higher your tier is, the better. Okay, if I see someone with this, they're getting banned. You also get spoiled as hell. For 40,000 of crystals, 4,000 medals of victory. You know it's pretty easy to get for some time. 3,000 rainbow cubes, 1,000 radiant biscuit dough, and a victor's token. So eat 2005 PE, work your ass off. I want to see you work as hard as you can. Come on, bro, it's not that hard. Just stay on Grandmaster 1, it's not that hard, dude. You've done it many other times. The last thing is the path to victory. I already did the path to victory, I already did the path to victory 1, which is like 50,000 crystals. This gives you 85,000. So it's a really big deal, and okay, that's actually an insane amount of rainbow cubes. So yeah, this is a really big deal. That's all the things on the resources. Now for the teams. You might be thinking, what teams? Well, I'm not really an expert on these teams, so I'll just tell you. 40 for 40. I don't even know what I used. Was it this? It may have been this, but the team people use is something like Parfait, the Cabin Caviar, Cream Brulee, Linzer, Linzer and Storminger for 50. I don't really know for 50. I'm not even. I think I did it with this team. Wait, did I? Cause yeah, no, I'm completely lost. Again, you can go look at Mifrost's guides. Mifrost is more knowledgeable than me for these traits. I can tell you though, for trait 60, not trait 60. I guess trait 60s. Maybe if you're not getting it easy, but for trait 70 and higher, like the trait 60s and 70s, I use this team, and some of the 80s, but some of the 80s I use the other team. Like, for example, I think it was like 86 where I started using this instead of this. No, this instead of this. This one instead of the healers. Because since they're epics, they'll die easily. So I just use these cookies. So I interchange Burning Spice, Rebel, Mystic Flower, Benarker, Cream Pharaoh, and Golden Cheese,
Hardly satisfying.
and Dark Cacao. I think I might have said something like cookie twice. I'll check if I did. If I did, I'm probably not concerned. At least my concern. It's fine. So yeah. And then for the trade 90s, I just completely started using this team for Dark Cacao in it. Because since that's a fakey, don't believe that guy. Because like you know how usually in the King Arena meta, like this team for example, it does really well because I guess the meta has just been going crazy. Well, Mystic. Okay, this team works in the Strawberry Cake Tower. It works in Cookie Alliance extra mode. Pretty surprising. Basis for trades 90 to 100. And the 100, trade 100 one is on the last stream I did. Check out my last stream because there I did trade 100 with a team. And I did trades 101 to 110, which weren't that hard, but some of them were like really hard, so I couldn't do it first try. Because the enemies were about to die. Like two of them or one of them were about to die. Some of them was two, some of them was one enemy. They were about to die. They were like 1% health, and the time ran out, so they were privileged as fuck with the extra buff that they got from the trades. So yeah, they didn't die, but I beat it anyways. I beat it anyways. We're all good. I don't think the high level matters, but I mean, kind of does. Well, I'm gonna say that if you get more jellies, you can definitely level up your cookies to higher levels, so you can do the future stages. So these stages, like you get good at them over time. You get levels over time, and then you can do them. So I'm gonna start from 1630 because that's where people struggle a lot. The team I use, actually I have a screenshot of it. This is the screenshot. It's so embarrassing how I beat the boss of that team with 3 stars. Or you can use the this one that I use. Cause I guess I just got lucky. I literally beat the stage first try at 3 stars. So you can try out that team. But if you're more of a play the game for longer than people do, I use this for the dark team, but you can use it for the normal mode if you want. Do Crimson and Coral. I did Sea Fairy because that was a long time ago. That was a year ago. You can do like Sea Fairy, Bone Cheese, or Lily, or whatever. Cream Puff, Snapdragon, Parfait, because that was the old team back then. But you don't need to do that team even if you play the game for a long time, because it is a lot of resources. And epics are really good for PvE more than PvP. So I would prioritize the epics for the PvE, and the epics are higher for PvP since you're battling natural people. You're not battling just enemies from different worlds and episodes. You're battling natural people with the same cookies as you. 1630 Dark Mode's the same team I just said. I forgot the treasures, but I guess you can figure it out because there's not that much treasures. 17. Now this one's I don't know. 1721, 1721 Dark. It's really easy. I think. I hope it's easy for you guys. 1730 is insane. how hard it is for a new player. I'm stuck on it on my ult because I have no clue what the fuck the team is. Well, I kind of know what the team is. For 1730 Dark, you can just put that into 1730. Burnt cheese, parfait, pure vanilla, cream brulee, and cream puff. You're gonna need a lot of healing, and I think you're gonna need about 40% damages on parfait or burnt cheese or cream puff, whoever it was. Because if this dude like uses his spears on every single cookie, they're most likely gonna die if your damages isn't high enough because it's so powerful even in normal mode. It's actually kind of concerning. That is the 1730 dark mode team I use. You can apply that to here. 1820. This is the team for 1820 dark mode, but you can put this for 1820. It's actually pretty simple. 1830 is the one where you really need to switch. I mean, if you be 1830 dark mode, with this team, the 1830 is easy. This is the team I originally beat 1830 with. In one of my videos, I said that
It's been
the
a
reason
while
why
since
I didn't use screenplay is that he would be trapped in the thorn cage, which would kill him over time. And yes, the thorn cage debuff is possible to not take effect on green blade, but it's gonna take a lot of attempts for that to not happen, especially like when you're impatient. So I just use Tardy Titan instead because whenever Smoke Cheese summons the beetles and Tardy Titan just use Tardy Titan so he comes in and explodes all of them with the cannon. Black Pearls to do extra damage, Parfait Cream Puff for to heal, and Fettuccine is to take cover. I mean, soaking all the damage, which I feel really bad for him because he's 14. He's 14. He shouldn't be suffering all of this abuse. There's no way. There's no way he actually like handles all that. And the reason why I wasn't doing Hurricane Blade is also because I had it in 1.0 speed because I was playing on my Motorola phone, so it was really slow. And I didn't want the lag and to come in and just make me not press the cookie. So as in like if I press one of these cookies, right, the icon, I press it but it doesn't register because of the lag. That'll suck. So I just do 1.0 speed and 1.0 and 2.5 is a huge difference. If you use 2.5 speed, then your cream fillet will attack an enemy or a boss so much faster. It's not even funny. And if you keep it at 1.0 speed, then he won't do it as fast. Because if you put that 1.0 speed in the 2.5, it'll be slower than if you actually do 2.5. So make sure 2.5 is on. That's what I was mistake I was making. That's what I use for 1830. Dark though, don't use this team. You won't do it. A year later, cookies are better. Use this team for 1830 Dark. Got it from a guide. Go find it. It's 1830 Dark guide. You know what? I'll just look for his username instead. How about I look for his username instead so that I don't waste my time thinking of what the video was. So I'm still giving credit. 18 plus Peach. Okay. Team, the guy that I knew it was an iPad. I used, this guy's name is Heretic. That's the guy that I used. His name is Heretic underscore icon with the anime character of the cookie in the profile picture. Anyway, this is only a video, and that's his guide. Like that's his guide. His name is Heretic. No, I didn't get him a cookie eater. That's some 10 months ago. I did the Heretic one 3 months ago. Yeah, this shout out to Heretic, even though he's not gonna upload ever again. So yeah, good job. Good job. You got my approval. This team worked out. Story mode is so serious. It gets so serious towards the harder stages. And remember, his name is Whipped Coffee Cookie for a reason. Ugh, please stop. Say sorry.